let's get into The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, let me start off by saying this. I hadn't seen this movie in quite a while. Probably around the time.
Well, we didn't say we were wrong about when it came out too. It was 1993. I thought this was the late 90s. It was 1993 this movie came out.
I kind of felt like it was early to mid 90s, but my memory is crap. So I mean,
Dana said it was early 90s.
I think we said mid. I think we said around mid 90s. But yeah, I thought it was way later.
So it's actually 1993.
Yeah. Okay. So here I pulled it up. What came out around? All right. So 1988 was Beetlejuice. 89 was Batman. 1990 Edward Scissorhands. 1992 Batman Returns. 1994 Ed Wood. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. He didn't direct this movie. We kept on attributing this movie to Tim Burton. He wrote it and he I guess produced it. This is Henry Selick. Something like that is his name.
Okay,
I think you're right. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, you're right because he that was the little tidbit that I read that he wrote this and I think he intended it to be like a TV special, just something short and sweet and just to be out there for the holiday. It was way when he was just doing animation. I think in '82, and then all of a sudden he just got a chance to make it, but he couldn't really direct it. So he gave the project to somebody else, I think is what.
And this is a short movie. I mean, movie's an hour and 9 minutes long. Yeah. It's Tim Burton. So he's so literal. He's like, I got the idea. I was at a store and they were taking down Halloween decorations and putting up Christmas decorations. That's how he got the idea for it. I'm like, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. We started out our Christmas month, right, of episodes. We started out with the Rankin Bass feature of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And in watching this, I was like, and this was not planned, people. I was like, it's the perfect way to close Christmas, our Christmas Classics month. We started with animation. We're ending it with animation. I was watching this. I just finished watching it, I'm going to say about an hour or so ago. And I was like, wow, Tim Burton just said, fuck Rankin and Bass. Let them turn over in their graves because I am going to do something that's going to walk all over their shit.
Yeah.
He totally ripped off their formula, but put his very unique twist on it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I all I kept saying throughout this movie to myself is, I cannot believe this was meant for kids. In the first half of this episode, we were talking about Tim Burton's career in general, right? Overhaul his movies and how at a certain point, he took a turn and his movies kind of started not being as outgoing, not being as crazy as we're used to getting, I guess. I take all that shit back. This movie is fucking macabre, man. This has some of the most sick, twisted imagery that I've ever seen in any film, live action or animated or otherwise. We're talking about there's stuff I was looking at in this movie, just details in the foreground and the background. The characters, I mean, in this town where the main character, Jack Skellington, lives. Holy shit, man. There's a quartet of vampires that sing everything, of course. And those were my favorite characters. But man, there's some twisted shit going on in this movie. There's a scene where, okay, you know what? Let's dive in. I don't want to dive in. It starts out with a song right away, rolling over the credits, and right away you start getting some of the imagery that's going to go into this movie. And it's like Tim Burton kind of just fucking teasing you as prepare yourself because you're about to see some twisted shit. Yeah, they're
but
puppets.
Beautiful though. I mean, it's very well done. The art direction in this movie is quite striking. I think that's why it's still so popular. It's why you see it on so much merchandise because it is macabre, but it is beautiful too.
Oh yeah. So I mean, go ahead.
It's 20 years ago this movie came out.
30 years ago, Joe.
30 years?
Yeah. It's like, dude, I'm almost 40. So yeah.
It's 30. My math is off. 30 years ago. Wow.
I hate when you young people get into the numbers. You put it that way, man. Jesus Christ. I feel old enough as it is.
I was just going to make that Asian joke. I thought Asians were supposed to be good at math.
Joe's drinking heavily again.
When it comes
to
to
be
math,
another one of those episodes.
Shit.
Okay, back to the
30
Nightmare
years.
Before Christmas.
But yeah,
30 years.
we're entering Halloween Town.
Yes, Halloween Town. We're introduced to Halloween Town. Yeah, go ahead, Dana. You take it because you want to do it.
You're damn right I do. Well, it's just so weird. At the beginning, we're getting this song. We're getting it's essentially a festival of what's starting right now, but it's everybody doing the Halloween celebration. You have all the different characters that are in Halloween Town. You have the vampires, you have a mummy, you have a clown that doesn't have a face, you have all these different creepy crawlers who are all about kind of introducing you to, the
Halloween
spirit of Halloween. Yeah. And all of them singing this beautiful song. Great score, by the way. That's normally a June and Scott thing, but without a doubt, I was kind of like,
"Oh, Danny
this is exactly."
Yeah,
in which
Danny
I know
Elfman
we'll
does
talk a lot about
everything, including singing for Jack Skellington, and.
Yes.
So he was also, here's the trivia for it, he was also supposed to be Jack Skellington through the whole film, but his line delivery was so wooden, they brought in Chris Sarandon to do all the regular line readings, and they only let him do the singing. So, Danny Elfman was supposed to be it for the entire film.
We do get introduced to that character. The character is Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, and he is the bee's knees of Halloween Town. Everybody wants to be him.
What is he?
There is
a mayor, but they call him something else though of Halloween Town. Like he's like the head guy, but they call him something, right?
He's a party coordinator.
It's like the king of Halloween, or something.
The king. Yeah, I think
it's basically that. He's like supposed to be like the king of Halloween, and but yeah, no, I forgot about the mayor who I loved. I had to read up on some of these characters. So they did a mayor, and the reason they had him like the two faces is just because politicians are two-faced. I thought it was great.
That makes sense. I guess I did not pick on that. So obvious. I didn't pick it up.
That's amazing. But yeah, like men, if there were men in this, they want to be them, and women, if there were actually women, they would want to sleep with them. I mean, he is everything to this town. There's no wrong that he cannot that he could do. He really just comes off as a character who just knows so much about Halloween and really puts the town into a fervor of getting ready for Halloween celebration. But it's nuts of how fast this movie really can move, but it's just so much music. But what we see in the background is besides just the different characters, we do see one character who I'm with you, June. I was very surprised seeing it as an adult. We see Sally. We're not really fully introduced to Sally, but Sally is in awe of Jack. Just like everybody else. Everybody likes Jack. Jack is just really that cool. But she's our first glimpse of just seeing what he's up to. And she's kind of just following him. She's following him because she's actually just trying to get a little bit of freedom, because she's basically an invention of the scientist in there. Dr. Finkelstein. But
is that his name?
It's really weird. But she observes Jack just getting tired of his day-to-day and of just kind of Halloween. He wants something new. He wants something different. He wants something to be excited about, because year in, year out, he's doing Halloween.
Can I sing that part? I want to sing that part.
Please.
By all means.
Yet year after year, it's the same routine. And I grow so tired of the sound of screams. And I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing.
I'm starting off the episode with that, right? You know that's the first thing people are going to hear.